Alright, so, in the bathroom again, because even though it sounds fucking weird, I actually have great lighting here and a countertop. That's the important thing. But so, for those of you who don't know exactly what's going on, I had, some bad stuff going on with my living situation, and then, we moved. So yeah, we're in our new apartment. Yay! Which is why the wall is a different color than usual. And my grandma's been sick, so I went to go see her, see if I could help out or whatever, and I brought a lot of my stuff with me, and I also shipped out a lot of my stuff. So today I got the first of many boxes of some of my shit that I left over at my grandparents' house because I actually was only supposed to be in Texas for the summer and then go back to my grandparents. But it obviously didn't work out that way because I'm still here in Texas and I have a job and all that. I live with my mom now, so my grandparents, so, whatever. But I wanted to, a lot of my, old art was in this first box, so I kind of wanted to share this with you guys, just because I thought it would be interesting and because I don't make content at all recently. Like, the past couple months, I've not been doing anything. I've been so stressed out over all these different things. I've just been trying to work and save up money and things like that. So, I mean, if you want to help me pay my bills, you can commission me, but at the same time, personally right now, I don't think it's a good idea for me to take on heavy projects or anything, and I wouldn't really be able to fulfill those commissions either, so, at this moment, because, we've still got a lot of stuff to unpack, we don't have internet, so even if I were to be on the computer, I have no way to send you out your piece and everything, and so that part is a little stressful, but, the worst thing right now to me is that it's been so long since I've actually drawn that my shit looks terrible. Like, my drawing is so terrible. But, I got a box filled with a bunch of my shit, and there was a lot of art from when I was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. So, here we go. So just as a warning, actually, some of this stuff will be kind of like a little body horror-ish. Almost, body horror, it's, there's, you're gonna see some things where it's evident of self-harm, and you're probably gonna see partial nudity or whatever as well, and I just wanted to let you guys know this first and foremost, so that when it comes up, you've been warned, and also, you can choose to click away until you're in a state where you can, see these pieces, so, because some of it is kind of gory, and there is actually an art project in here from when I was in health class, and it deals a lot with who I was at the time, and I was, in recovery mode, and it was right after I had a lot of breakdowns. It was right after I was kicked out of my father's house, and so when I was with my father, right before I got kicked out, I was not in a very good place at all, and I attempted suicide dozens of times over the course of a couple of months, and I was self-harming every night. And then when I went to my grandparents' house, I was kind of in recovery mode, and so there was an art project dealing with that, because that was what the art project was about, who we were, who we are, who we want to be, kind of thing. So that was how I was at that time. This was the beginning of my 18th year that this happened. So just gonna go ahead and go along with the rest of the video now. So, I had this here because originally I wasn't going to show you my face, but, whatever. Okay, this right here is there a date here? This was from 2012. Yeah, that's pretty old. So this is kind of like a self-portrait type thing going on. And it's kind of I think this is who other people want me to be and stuff like that. It's who I was, but at the same time, this is also kind of dealing with duality and things like that. I have had a lot of art dealing with duality, she's touching the mirror, and I'm using a she because this character, while it was most likely loosely based off of me, it's also just a female character. I do have female characters that were based off of me. Oh, look at the leg! You see, look at that little bit of booty, just a little bit. The wrinkles on this were fucking terrible. This wing isn't that bad, but I don't really like this wing. But, so this right here, it's just line work, but the way it's supposed to be is this one has, the black hair and, black dress and black wings, you know, it's like all this dark stuff. And then this one right here with the halo, but with all the like the fangs and the evil eyes and like the bat wings, it's like all white and it's like the pure angel kind of thing. This is dealing with a lot of duality and like nothing is as it seems kind of thing. So y'all see like ripples in the mirror. Like, I'm not great at making ripples with my hands, but look at that. I drew that and it's, I don't know, I think it's a cool effect still. So, and this one right here is actually, so it says design 2 right here. Sky is her name. Okay, this was in 2013. This is when I was really into the Exiles, like reading the Exiles comics all the time. So, in the Exiles, Nocturne had a miscarriage. And so this was like a what if she never had that miscarriage, this is what her kid would have been like. And I don't know what this says. It's probably because I was really into Bleach. I still love Bleach, but hi Bast. So I kind of loosely based the costume off of the Nightcrawler outfit. Because Nocturne did wear the Nightcrawler outfit. Nocturne is Nightcrawler's child. And that right there is not a lip ring, it's actually a lip shine. Yeah. What was with my cat? I only gave this cape, but like, it was spiked for some reason. I don't even know, okay? So, yeah, this, kind of basically just made here look like Nocturne. This right here, it's a mermaid right there. It's got like a hand coming up, like, help me, the blood in the water, and the mermaid's covered in blood, because guess what? Mermaids eat people! Now, what is this? I have no idea what this is. There's not even art on the back of it. Oh, some doodles or whatever. So right here, I just, Harley Quinn, obviously. I don't know what the fuck that is. Profile practice, another mermaid. This was all done just strictly pen too. Like as was, this thing was also done 100% pen. So, when was this done? Oh, it's a Mysterious Mermaid, and it was done October 15th, 2013. So, right there's like a Doctor Who logo, I guess. This right here, I think I might have traced these, I'm not sure. This one I'm absolutely positive I traced. This one right here, I think I traced a drawing of this character. So these are my characters. This is Shiro, this is Yuki. Together with Shiro, Yuki, you know, like white snow. This was from some story I was going to be writing when I was like 15, 16 years old. And I think it was like lesbians and stuff. Anyway, yeah, see? Shiro Yuki, March 10th, 2013. Oh, this right here is definitely a self-portrait, and this is what I'm talking about with like the body horror and stuff. So there's like a blindfold, and there's like mouths being stitched shut, and then all the shading and stuff. I don't think I traced this, but I might have. I don't know, I might have traced this part. I don't really know. I used to trace a lot when I was younger. Like I would trace like the basic shape, and then I would like build off of the basic shape. So, you know, things would definitely look a lot different. And this right here is not traced. So this is actually calligraphy. I did it with calligraphy pen. So this was done December 2013. This right here, did not trace this. No, I did not trace this. This, I almost gave this to my friend actually. But this right here is another self-portrait. So we're in a corset and everything, and then like all these ropes everywhere, and then I did this. I've tried to recreate this before, and I can't do this. I don't know what it was. When I was 16, I was able to do this, and it was so fucking beautiful. And I can't do it now, and it really sucks. I just need to go back into stippling and shading and shit like that. But like, I created, look, this bruising color with the fucking Creole markers. And it looks fucking beautiful. But I can't do that anymore. I don't know why. Bound to You, My Sweet. This was 2013. So yeah, that was December 18, 2013. This right here, I don't. Why does the I don't know where the face looks like that. This right here, I really don't remember making the face look like. Look. Anyway, so this right here is So long story short. No, it's not really a short, but anyway, so I used to think that being a furry was a trend or no, I knew a lot of people who had personas, so I made a persona that was like a wolf and a tiger and a bird all together. And this right here is like the persona, kind of. It's just, I don't remember the face looking like that. Anyway, that's not the point. Anyway, and these stripes here actually, I don't know if you tell, but these are actually kind of copied or inspired or whatever by Renji's tattoos from Bleach. And this right here, I did it like this way because of the Majin symbol. And I did that thing right there just because I like that. And this right here is just how I draw facial stripes. And this was done 2013. Oh, this right here is Sebastian from Living Dead Girl, which is a comic that I was writing or was going to write or something like that. I'm still going to write this no matter what. Oh, this is like the older version of him because it starts like he's a little younger. So that's what the LDG is, and I guess I wasn't sure whether or not to ink that heart, but LDG is Living Dead Girl. And basically the way I came up with the story was I tried to draw Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler, and it didn't really look right, so I decided that botched version was going to be a new character, and I was listening to Rob Zombie's Living Dead film. That's how the whole thing came about. And so kind of now the joke, and like when I do get back to writing as the joke kind of will be, and he'll make these jokes all the time about, you know, him and Sebastian Black Butler and all that stuff, and it's just gonna be like, so I'm gonna poke fun at the fact that I did that because I have to. So, and I think that was supposed to be a cameo of his dead mother. I don't know, but his mom wasn't dead originally. So, yeah, sorry, spoilers. Okay, sorry about Bast. He just wants some attention. And I'm trying to record. So this right here is actually, this right here is the English translation, but this is a haiku I did in Japanese class. Just ignore this part. Okay, this is really old, okay? So, Yuki ga shiki, tori wa da, what the, okay. I can't look at it through the camera, so okay. Yuki ga shiki, tori wa da ni natta, shinnen no yoru. So, snow-covered landscape, I have goosebumps, a night of the new year. That's supposed to be what it means. And this right here is my first ever drawing of my first ever D&D character. I was part of D&D club, and my character was a druid elf. And so right here we have like these leather shoulder pads, and some shin guards, and she's got like these arm guards. And I think these are supposed to be in her hair, like these are tree branches, because yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. She's kind of standing on her tippy toes. Her name is Philojul. I think that meant like Moonflower or something like that. This right here was actually for art class, and then I didn't realize that I missed a word in here until my teacher pointed it out, and I was like, ah, shit. So I drew this, and this is, as you can see, this is obviously very much inspired by Black Butler. But, so see, look at that, more of that bruising gradation. And I got like, you know, the white t-shirt with the blood in there, like, I don't, man, like I was good at the stippling stuff at one point in my life. So this is it's supposed to be for Song Until the Day I Die by Story of the Year. So should I bite my tongue until blood soaks my shirt, will never fall apart, tell me why this hurts so much. That's kind of what this is, you know, because he bit his tongue until blood soaked his shirt. And, you know, the rope keeps them together. And then tell me why this hurts so much. So I thought it'd be kind of funny. He's holding his head. Tell me why this hurts so much. Aha. Yes, of course I made a gift because I could. The swing life away is, this wasn't for art class, but you know, it's whatever. So right here is the kanji for life. And this is someone on a swing. They're supposed to be kind of punkish or whatever, but I don't know what I was thinking about all this. I think this right here is supposed to be shoulder blades and not like an undershirt. But swinging life away, swinging life away, So, and this right here is for art class, and this is also kind of a bit of a self-portrait. But this was, Ed Sheeran had a song that came out at the time called 18, and, you know, it's like, an angel dies covered in white. it's too cold outside for angels to fly. Like, this is what this is supposed to be for, I think. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. An angel will die covered in white. Yeah, that's what that was supposed to be for. So, you know, you have all these white specks here. So the snow, you got the ragged dress and everything, and you got kind of just blood everywhere. Anyway, yeah, look at those terrible hands. Oh, I'm still awful at drawing hands, so, you know. And then, so now we're going to get to the one that actually, it's going to be 3 in a row, and at least 2 of them are going to be not very great. So this is like the self-harm thing I was talking about in health class. So right here, like who I've been, so I don't know why I drew a fucking butcher knife, but I don't know why I drew the blood black. You know, this is, you know, I have this, oh look, I have no crotch. So this is kind of how it was, and then you have like all this colors everywhere that are supposed to be feelings and stuff, I guess, I don't know. This atmosphere. So it's who I've been. So this was like, you know, how I've been in the past, you know, crying and everything. You know who I am. So this right here, so the colors are also a little different. And then, so again, you see there's not really much color in the person. Again, I have no crotch. And then he's got his arms folded. And he's got red bandages. Red because, you know, colored blood, and also that's, you know, cutting up the wrists, and then it brings attention to this, but also I colored the sneakers. So, and then who I want to be. So then this right here is the hairstyle I wanted at the time. I did actually have this, and this is Nico Nico, which is a smiling, because you can't really tell it's smiling, but whatever. So right here he's got, you know, no more relapses, and like so there's actually like the line project or whatever, where you draw different lines on you on what you felt, and so this is, you know, what it was, you know, just times 5 kind of thing. And so I had those lines on the wrists here, and drew some really cool shoes, but I definitely would color them differently if I redrew this. Now it's time for this. I think there's only 2 things in here. So again, that persona thing, and then butterflies. What? And I was coloring these, and then nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have this folder filled with shit. This is all really old, and looking at this next section, some of these are from like 7th and 8th grade, so they're really fucking old. So be prepared. Yeah, proportions, what are those? So this right here is like Not So Happy Bunny or something. It's got a little tattoo and everything. This was, I don't even know. I don't know why the J is there. Maybe this is when I was dating someone with a J name. That's probably what it was. It's 2010. And this right here, oh, a Chibi Black Wolf. So this is the start to Black Wolf from The Legend of the Black Wolf, which I uploaded 1 paragraph on Luna Essence, and that was it. Some of you may or may not have seen the character designs for this. So that's what that was supposed to be. This right here is Orihime from Bleach. I actually do think she would wear this outfit. It's really cute. She seems to be tied to, like, you know, like little cute skirt things and whatnot. And like this right here is only because like the way the collar is. But I think honestly that's as low as she personally would wear. I know that there is some stuff where there was like a couple outfits where it was very revealing up at the top, but you know, that was really just fan service. And Tatekubo was like, I give no fucks. And I was also one of those things of, she was actually kind of embarrassed to be wearing it. So she likes cutesy girly things. And then right here, Hinonichi. So I don't know if that's what her name was, but so you know, you got like this silver tattoos of like the moon, or were they gold tattoos of the moon? I don't know, but like she's like the sun and fire and stuff like that. And so this is supposed to be like there's a twin spirit Zanpakuto for like a fan fiction I was writing at the time. She's one of them, and the other one is like she's fire, and the other one is ice. And that one has like either silver or gold tattoos of like the sun all over and duality stuff. These right here were definitely traced. But they were traced off of like those fashion models or whatever, and just little costume designs for like a character and stuff. So I did those ruffles really well. Look at that. Holy shit. I wish I could do this still. Oh my god. I need to practice on that then. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell what this character's kind of based off of Elle, because I was bored. Oh, look, a comic strip. I actually still have index cards somewhere, of this comic strip, but this right here is Kaze. No, that's not Kaze, that's Sora. And it's funny because his name is Sora, and he's, I don't know if you can tell, but look, he's playing Kingdom Hearts. What? I don't know why I make it look like the Heartless are battling each other, but then right there I tried to draw a sword from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, anyway, so again, I have little jokes in my stuff for references and stuff like that, for that kind of thing, just because it's funny, you know, it's like little Easter eggs and stuff. And this was supposed to be, I forget what it was called, I think it's like Into the Sky. Hold on, it might be on here. Yes, right here. So Into the Sky, yes. So Into the Sky is supposed to be like book 1. There's like different ones or whatever, but it's about a guy named Sora, which means sky, falls in love with a guy named Kaze, which means wind. Yay. This right here, design 1 for Sky. Ooh. So there's Sky. It's not much different other than the hair. And this right here is Cheetah from comic I was writing. I should probably get back to it. How I'm supposed to. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I traced this or if I drew it like this. Because I have another drawing that I drew just like this, so I might have traced it, this one, and then just drew the other one, or maybe I drew them both. I really have no idea, but this is old. But I think I've redrawn this before, or redrew the other one, I'm not sure. This right here is really, really bad blood pudding style thing. Blood pudding is like a type of pinup style for like tattooing and stuff. And like I watched Youth Master, and like they had blood pudding on there. And I was like really loving it, so I did several drawings of that. This right here was Ada. Ada means like fire, and it's the root that the name Aiden comes from. It was actually for Unholy Frailty, which is a comic that I'm still writing. I'm trying to do a lot of work building on that one because I used to just go straight into writing after doing some designs or whatever, or just go, you know, just figure it out all along the way. But for something like Unholy Frailty, because of all the different dualities and, you know, things aren't what they seem, like all the different stuff in the commentary, when I really need to do the world building. So here's Femme Fatale from the Powerpuff Girls. I did this all off of memory. Yeah. And then more blood pudding. This is Medusa. Look at that. Oh, look. That shitty arm. Another mermaid, but with like circus makeup. Just because. Another blood pudding thing. This looks awful. And then that. What's on here? Oh, look. So, it looks Spider-Girl and some circus makeup. I guess that's Ulquiorra. I'm not really sure. Another profile. My Little Pony, Rainbow Dash as a person, kind of. This right here is Nelio from Bleach. I didn't know right there and right there. So this was done in 2012. This right here, this I think was supposed to be a character of mine, but I don't see the name. Hold on, there's nothing. I don't understand. Anyway, this right here, I mean, look how amazing this is. This is actually the planning out for a surrealist picture for art class that I never finished the picture. And I took it over to my mom's, and I don't know what happened to it, because I wanted to finish it over there or whatever, but I really don't know. And it's called Perspective of Inner Thoughts, and then I could never finish it, and part of it got erased because my father made me erase this because, you know, explosions in the background look like horns on this person, and I don't know if you can really tell right here. It kind of looks like that first drawing of the angels I showed you guys. Yeah. So, I don't know why I was fucking licking a watermelon. has this look kind of like a homunculus from Fullmetal Alchemist, but you know, like the background looks a lot like the egg yolk surrealist picture. I really do love surrealism. This right here is like just a bunch of different things on surrealism. It's called Perspective Inner Thoughts because a lot of it is just a bunch of random shit, and then part of it like is how my mind works, I guess. And then also just some different commentary on different things, you know. And then right here, this right here is a fan character friend made. And then right here is Sad Kitty. And this right here is actually, wait, hold on, is there a back to it? No, there's not a back to that. This right here is actually for theater tech, actually. We had to do costume designs and stuff, and this was one of the designs that I did, a costume design. So the property of the Dallas Cowboys is a short little play, and we had to do a thing on it, and this right here is Cora, who's like the mom or whatever in there. So look, more Sad Kitty. I don't know what this. And then right here, so this pose and everything actually came from one of my How to Draw books. It was like my first one. It was like the shoujo romance thing, Manga Mania by Christopher Hart. But I made the dress. Like I did my own design for this. I just used the pose and everything. This is almost from 2013. So yeah, this is pretty old. This right here, I know for sure it's from high school because this is actually a character from a video game that a friend of mine at the time was wanting to make in the future. So he asked me to do some character designs, and so this right here is Sloth. Right here I drew some Pokemon, and then right here I drew Pokemon as people. I called them Poke People. Look at that, Poke People. Even though apparently it's called Gajinka, but whatever. This right here, I'm absolutely positive I traced. I swear I traced the face. I don't really know for sure, but I swear. And I just did everything else on my own. That face, I don't know. Anyway, this is Ren, the girl with the Zonpak toe with the twin souls I was talking about earlier from that fan fiction. Yeah, so. Oh, okay. This right here is that first one I was talking about again. This is just the tiger form. So right here is mostly the stripes, but again with the Majin thing. I like this Amidala stripe going on. And then this right here is Sky again, but without the staff. And this right here, I think I might have traced off a coloring page, but I don't really know. But this is Eileen. You see Eileen there. Which is the human form of Saoirse. So, like, she uses glamour to appear human because she's a Dullahan, and this is what ends up happening. And I kind of, like with the, you know, the sclera and stuff like that, I kind of took that, like, you know, the black sclera and everything, I took that kind of from how Dullahan are, and then legends, like, they have all over black eyes and stuff like that. In some of the lore, so, and I kind of did this Lady of the Velvet Collar thing right here. And this is from Dullahan, which you guys might have seen the art from that. And this right here, if you guys have followed me on Instagram, on any of my Instagrams or whatever, you probably have seen this before. This is Lilith from a Black Butler fanfiction that, like, literally I had not even gotten to the fanfiction part of it. It all just looked like an original story. And then I lost the story. I'm really sad because I could have just kept going and kept that original story. But anyway, so this right here is supposed to be a scorpion tail. So, you know, here we go. Lilith. And so I've redrawn this a few times actually, so I'm saying you guys should probably already seen this. Oh look, another mermaid. Yeah, my father had a bunch of paper like this just laying around. He always gave it to me, and I always took some and stuff like that. And yeah, look at this. Oh, so this magical stuff. Oh, look, I did a little omega at the bottom because I don't know why. Turtle hands, yay. But it's a mermaid, who cares? And then, this right here, as I say, it's from one of the first episodes of Heroes Cosplay, where that one girl was a steampunk Poison Ivy, and I did her face in the blood pudding style. And then this is Kaze from Into the Sky, like I was talking about earlier. You might have actually already seen this on Instagram, because I had a picture of this on my phone, and then I redrew it. And I definitely very much fixed it up when I redrew it, because that hair is atrocious. This right here is from English translation of Monochrome no Kisu, which is the theme song of Black Butler. So, you know, the troublesome I see me. This was actually for art class. So, you know, there you go. Oh, this was also for art class with my own hands. These are probably some of the best hands I've ever drawn. I have not done anything any better than this. And it's probably how it's going to be for the rest of my life. Well, that's okay, because the practice was, the whole thing was just to take your left hand, or, you know, your right hand, depending on whether you're left-handed or right-handed, and just draw your hands and then do cross-hatching. That's really what it was. And this right here is from Stairway to Heaven for art class, again, you know, because we had to translate song lyrics into art. So, you know, my soul is crying. Most people did a Stairway to Heaven. I did do a Stairway to Heaven one, just kind of as a joke. But I did this one because this, you know, is a bit more meaningful. Oh, look, the Not So Happy Bunny. Again. I don't know what it was, but this is, oh man. I mean, like, honestly, for, like, what I was doing back then, it's probably pretty good. But look at it now, it's terrible. But my art also was terrible, so. This is Axel from Kingdom Hearts. And more Axel pictures from Kingdom Hearts. I may or may not have traced it. I don't really know. I don't think so, but who knows? Like, right here is a little too sharp, but I don't really know. Right here is Renji from Bleach, and part of me wants to say I traced this, but with the way those fingers in that hand looks, I really don't think I did, because that looks fucking terrible. Whether or not I traced this though, I would have only traced the line work, and I did all this shading here, cross hatching. I think that's the impressive part, that's the important part, because they had the gradation here going here. If I did trace this, it would have been traced off of color as well, so you know. And then Renji, again. And then this right here, I'm pretty sure what had happened was I saw some fan art I really liked, and then I drew the fan art, but then I took out the stuff I didn't think I could draw. So, yeah. See what you get from Bleach. And this right here, what the... I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Yeah, okay. And this right here, I don't even know what this is from. I drew it on the back of something else, apparently. But this is like some fantasy sci-fi thing, but I don't remember what this is supposed to be from. I swear I probably made this into a character, but I don't really remember. Yeah, some of these I should probably redraw. And this right here, I may or may not have traces, but this is definitely, you can't tell, very heavily inspired by Undertaker from Black Butler. This is Kudo. I named him Kudo. Oh, whoa, so original, naming people after colors. Don't even know what this is supposed to go to. Oh, on the back of other stuff. And this right here, I kind of took inspiration from some classmates' art pieces for this. So, this was actually, this was inspired by something that one person did. This was inspired by something that another person did. And there we go. And this is a guy, but his name is Penny. This is a girl, but her name is Jack. Because it was 2013. Yellow. This right here is Renji Tsumi, 10 years old, from Living Dead Girl. This is like a back in time kind of thing. This day she meets her best friend. And yes, I totally did take her name from Bleach, but also I liked it because of the kanji. Because her last name, Tsumi, is supposed to be the Japanese word for sin. And there's a lot that goes into it and stuff like that. Yeah, look how cute she was. Oh, look how terrible his hands in that basketball is, though. And this right here is, this is Conquest. But I thought this was Pride. I don't really know. This is again from that video game I was talking about. My background had. This right here is supposed to be like some cover art maybe for Living Dead Girl. So, yeah, I'm just going to cover that up a little bit. So right there is Mika, who is the Living Dead Girl, and she is a Celt. And there's Sebastian again. That just has their names up there. And his name is Monstopheles, because I was really into the show Cats. And he even has a cat called Mr. Monstopheles. So, yeah. That's right here. I don't know if I drew it or traced it. Like, there's all this stuff in the background here, so I don't think I traced it, but I have no idea. Let's see what we got from H again. And this is Polly Pocket, just kind of out of nowhere. It says Shiro. I think this might have been from a book or something. I don't really know. Then there's some doodles. And that was pretty much it. Thank you for watching this long as a video with the most terrible art in the world. And see you later. So, stay queer, folks.